Hi, I'm Glenn.
And I'm Lorraine.
And this is
Inspiring Business.
Today we have Dylan Kendall from Zirkarta. Hi, Dylan.
Dylan.
Hello.
Hi, Dylan. So tell us a bit about Zirkarta.
So Zirkarta is a startup company that builds real-time map-based collaboration software for use in emergency management.
Why did you want to go into business for yourself?
I worked for 25 years to do with managing bushfires, and a number of problems kept on reoccurring over and over again. And there are also common denominators in inquiries. And these problems basically make it impossible for emergency organisations to know what's going on, which then makes it impossible for them to tell the community. And the emergency organisations I worked for sort of treated these problems as unsolvable, as I had a vision of how to solve it. So I went into business to turn this vision into reality to help emergency organisations, which ultimately would help the community.
Right. What's some highs and lows you've experienced after you started your business?
I guess a few highs is our system won 4 out of 7 International Innovation Awards at a National Emergency Management Conference last year.
Wow.
Which sort of external validation of what we were building was valuable, and also exposed us to some other companies that has enabled us to enter some other markets such as defence and security. Another high was our system was actually used by International Federation of Red Cross as part of their response to a tsunami in Indonesia last year that affected a few 100,000 people. So our system was originally built to help people, and it was great to see it actually being used to actually help people. So I guess they're two highs. The biggest low would be, I guess, I've worked in the emergency management industry in Australia for 25 years, and the biggest low has been not just the disinterest, but the actual open hostility that parts of that industry have shown to our company. And I guess what we're doing, the same as most startup companies, is we're challenging the status quo. And a number of individuals and organisations actually get their status by the status quo. And it took me a long time to recognise what we're actually doing is we're actually challenging the status of a number of individuals and organisations, and they fought back. And what that's meant is, I guess we found it very difficult to deal with that. So we've changed our focus from emergency management in Australia to emergency management overseas and other industries in Australia. We've had much greater success, and what that means is the industry originally was targeting emergency management in Australia. We actually have no involvement with, which was very disappointing, but I'm over it now.
Wow. Sorry, I'm surprised at the hostility. That was all. Sorry about that. Do you have any tips or anything for anybody that's new to business or wants to go into business for themselves?
I guess I came from a very technical background, and I identified a problem and built a solution. But in reality, that sort of problem solution, I think, probably accounts for less than 1% of the chance of your success. It's things like how you're actually going to tackle the status quo, how you're going to enter the market. So I guess my advice is to pay an awful lot of attention to things other than the sort of problem technical solution. So, and a lot of that's actually to do with how people think and how people interact with each other, which is sort of not, if you come from a technical background, not something that you're used to doing.
Thanks, Dylan. Thanks for coming in today.
Yeah, thank you, Dylan. That's awesome.
No problem. I hope something I said was useful to other people who are trying to get into business.
Great.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thanks for watching
Inspiring Business.